Good morning. This is Brian Schumann coming to you live from Transwest Truck Trailer and RV here in Belton, Missouri, just a stone's throw south of Kansas City. Want to highlight a new coach we got in. This is a brand new 2022 Ventana 4369. And the 4369 is, again, probably the best floor plan you can get in a Newmar, especially in a Ventana or a Dutch Star. It's a very, very popular floor plan. It's a gorgeous coach. This is a neat paint job on the outside, Bermuda glazed hardwood matte finish inside. And look at this paint. It's just really nice. It's a little cloudy out today, but it really pops. That silver, that kind of a wine color red, and the black, I think really does a nice job with it. So I want to take a few minutes and take you around the outside to show you how well the Ventana is becoming like the replacement for the Dutch Star. It's just got everything almost that a Dutch Star has, including, in this case, all electric and a heated floor, which wasn't an option in the past. So coming around the outside, you obviously have your side cameras. You have your diamond shield mask on the front, protecting this beautiful 5 coats of BASF paint on it. Your other side camera. Entry door, which now again is keyless, as well as lights up. And you have a new screen door apparatus with this latch that makes it very easy to get into and out of, but closes it and keeps it locked. I really like the way that works. We'll come inside in a few minutes, but again, we're on a 4369 Ventana. Oh, the light's on, we're home. This has 2 Nova awnings that cover the windows in lieu of standard, so it's an upgrade, as well as the door awning that's over it. But as we come over here, the first bay shows you what it looks like. It's prepped for that freezer fridge that would come in here. And again, it's one of those things, if you want to do that, Transwest can easily get the parts, install the slide mechanism, put that freezer in here in that first bay. You got power and everything you need in there. Now your second bay, in this case, has a tray. One of the options on it, it does have a tray in the first bay, which would be bay 2, and that runs all the way across. This is on the XCR Freightliner chassis. Sometimes you can get the Ventana on a Spartan. This one happens to be on a Freightliner, but that's a lot of storage. Your second storage bay, again, no storage tray, but still lots of space between that and your third storage bay, which on the back side, when we go around, you'll see that's sort of the Oasis hydronic heating system for your water and your furnace. Also in here, you've got your connectivity for your slides. If there's any questions on your slides, there's ways to reset them just by unplugging them. So your fuses are here. You also have 110 outlets in each one of these bays. So if you want to take your induction cooktop out and plug it in out here and cook outside and tailgate, perfect. Also, if you have like a Traeger grill that you want to plug in, again, you can bring that along, plug it into one of these outlets, and you're all set to go. Your outside TV that'll come out, swivel, tilt, plus your sound bar, makes it perfect for tailgating. And one of the things I want to point out too about Newmar is notice when the slides are in, notice how they're flush. So you have no gaps or any exposure to the seals like another coach and other brands that are made out there. So it's a really nice look. No wind catches it, no weather catches it. It's a nice tight seal, which goes right along with Newmar's superior insulation. Here's a toolbox area like that. You can put those pegs in here and set up any kind of shelving you want to carry some tools. The water area is behind that, that's storage. But it's, again, a very useful space that you can make work. Notice in the tires, again, you have a concave tire and a convex tire. If you didn't know this already, when you see the convex, meaning it comes out, that means it's a steerable tag. So Newmars not only have comfort drive system, but in this case, it's a steerable tag axle, which on a 43-foot coach makes it turn sharper than a 40-foot coach that's non-tag. Super upgrade. Here's your chassis battery, again, with your disconnects in the back. And as we come around here, again, we're at 400 horsepower on your XCR chassis. The new Freightliners already have an airline coming back. So if you're working on like an Air Force One tow system or braking system, coach is already set up to handle that. 7-hole plug, 2-inch receiver, LED lights, backup camera, you name it. Fiberglass cap. Again, here's another outlet and an engine block heater, but they made use of a storage space back here to put maybe some cables or things you might want that might be a little more industrial. And then you have your egress door that will show you from inside, but again, notice it's flush. It'll open this way. Your telescopic ladder will come down, and you can use it for emergencies, but you could also use it to load your coach. Instead of walking all the way around into the front door, coming all the way back, have your wife or partner in there, and you're handing things to her, and she can load things in there because the bathroom's right there and the bedroom's right there. Here's your DEF fluid gauge and tank. A nice little storage area for your stinky sleazy. And your water bay, complete with a power reel for your water cord, water filter, wrench, outside shower, low port drain, everything nice and clean, neat, easy. Your 2 valves to pull, and you get your 90-degree and take it right down and close it up. Power cord, again, electric, lights, power, outside antenna, surge protector, again, electrical bay all right there. Your Oasis hydronic heating system, water. Remember, on the other side of that is your storage, but it doesn't take up that much space. There's your exhaust for it. And as you work forward, you can see again the rest of the storage bays, how they can follow through for plenty of storage. Your house batteries, again on a slide tray, all fastened in, nice and neat, all easy to label. And then your fuel from the other side. You can fuel this coach on both sides, as is typical with these big Class A diesel pushers. And your electric bay, including your pull release for your generator up front. Notice how nice and clean this is. It needs to stay this way. Please don't add liquids in here. It's not a place for liquids. Water and electricity don't match and don't mix well. And of course, they give you extra fuses in case you ever have to check for a fuse. You don't have to worry about buying any of them. Okay? So let's take you inside. Okay. So again, coming inside this coach, a couple things I wanted to point out right out of the gate is when you walk in, not only do you have a solid surface floor and slide cover that comes in here, but I want you to point out these 2 drawers or storage spaces that are really kind of neat. In other words, if you want to put your Crocs in here or your sandals, your Hey Dudes, or even if you have a pet, again, you could put food in here or water bottle. I mean, look how deep that is. I mean, that's all the way up to your arm almost. So again, making use of dead space, now it becomes storage that helps you put things away right when you get into the coach. So as you come in, again, we're looking at the Belmont decor and the Belmont paint exterior. And right at the captain's chairs, I want to point out that you've got a nice table that'll come across and swing up in front of your passenger seat. You have a cell phone charging station right here. It's, again, just laying it on there. Coming across on your Freightliner chassis, you have the gear shift, which is on the toggle switch, so you can just roll it into drive or reverse. You can do manual shifting on this toggle, and you can also do your engine brakes, all from that switch, versus being over here. Look at how clean this is now. All you have over here is your automatic leveling, your hydraulic leveling system. Otherwise, everything else on the Freightliner chassis is at your fingertips with your smart wheel or on your toggle switch. You have Excite radio, nav and go navigation, plenty of storage, another phone charge port down there for the driver. Again, they've really upgraded the Ventanas. So you had a lot of amenities, make it very, very comfortable for you. All your controls and electronics are up here. Your slides, your awnings. You also have a remote for your awnings, and your temperature and your Oasis system and your water levels. You can all check up here. Turning on your heat and your Oasis system is there. Again, very, very accessible. This has your Winegard SK300, so it's wired for direct TV and motion satellite also. So as we come back here, notice you've got your very, very generous sized theater seats, which again, I mean, I love the fact of how big they are. They take up the whole space. That you can obviously get recliners, you can get a sofa in here, but the theater seats I think are the bomb. You've got nice cup holders, a nice armrest, and you've got a tray in here that'll slide back and forth, plus ample storage for other reading materials, sleeping items you might need, or who knows, it could be even kitchen items. And these things will get so low you could easily fall asleep in these. You have your televator switch right here for your 43 LED TV that's on the other side. Then you have your hide-a-bed here. That'll again come out with an air mattress. All your electronics with your sound bar right above it. Storage again along the whole width of the living room and the kitchen and pantry area. You have a generous Euro booth, and this will slide down to form a bed. The mattress is in the closet back there. I'll show you where that is. So you've got sleeping for two up here, and then two in the master bedroom. In your kitchen, you've got your pull-out counter here that comes out with a nice distance, and likewise a drawer that's almost the same length as your pull-out. This is what Newmar is known for, is the quality workmanship, but residential sizing of their drawers. And as you look inside here, they're movable, adjustable, and carpeted. So again, things won't rattle and shake around. Obviously, a lot of that depends on your packing, but it's nice to have that subtle class of added carpeting. I like the lip, so no liquids come over onto your guests. And then, of course, as typical with Newmar, you've got your cutting boards, your induction cooktop, and again, as I mentioned outside, this comes out and you can take it outside to cook stinky fish, bacon, things like that that you don't want the aroma or the smoke coming into your couch and lingering for many, many miles. Nice solid surface counter, kitchen window. I want you to observe that you've got openings. All these windows can open on both the driver's side and the passenger side, and here at least you can see what's going on outside if they're tailgating. Or if they want more food or something like that, they can wave to you and you know to bring it out. Very, very generous Whirlpool microwave convection. You've got your sink with a removable head and two tables tops for your sink. Plenty of space there. And in the pantry across from that, you have a drawer that'll come out, so you don't have to reach in if you don't want to. That'll lock in. Carpeted up above, again adjustable. I'll remind you of that. Even a small one on the side for some of your spices. Some of your wash tools. And of course your dishwasher and trash, and more ample space below the kitchen. Coming back, you have a generous Whirlpool size Whirlpool fridge, ice maker, and you have your pantry, which again you can adjust the height of these, and these will lock in, but they come out, and again look at how deep they are. Very, very generous in size, and not so tall that someone that's a little vertically challenged can't get up there and get into it, but you know, you've got 6 drawers, all the same size and depth. This is a bath and a half in your 4369 model, so you've got your pin door that enables you to have access to both the bathroom and your fridge and your pantry when the slides are in without any questions. Again, not only is it a safety technique to be able to make sure your loved one doesn't have to go to a truck stop to go to the bathroom, but also just the fact of ease of getting into it. You can see how that works. A nice little vestibule sink, storage, fantastic fan, and if I remember correctly, you have your power control system in here, which you can sneak around, you can see where the fuses are, so they're very easy to get to, and some more 110 volts for your heating floor, and other breakers up here that you could use, fuses that you need. Coming back to the master bedroom, you have a king-size bed, sleep number mattress. Opposing that, you have 2 wardrobe areas that are generous in size, 4, 5 nice deep dresser drawers for all your goods and materials, and you also have your space below for, again, additional storage under the bed. If you need it, it's there. You got charging ports on both sides of the nightstands, and of course you have the pre-drilled hole up in the top corners of the bed where you can put a CPAP machine or some kind of device if you wanted to. Leave the machine up here, run your cord down below so it doesn't impede your sleeping area. 2 neat little windows on both sides of the bed, so if you want some natural light, you can do that. I like this back headboard, it's kind of cool with the mirrors and that vinyl on it. It's got a neat touch to it. You got stereo speakers up here to, again, accentuate your viewing experience to your TV in your bedroom. Coming back, you've got a generous 40 by 32 size shower with your Aquamizer system and a bench. And this is really, really nice. You've got a translucent kind of skylight. You've got a nice shower head. And again, when you turn the water on, don't get in until that light turns blue. Once when it turns blue, then you know the water's at temperature you want. So the great thing is you're not going in there and freezing, and you're also not wasting water because it's recycling while it's getting up to temperature. Here's your washer and dryer, 2-piece, splendid, very accessible, and appropriately located in the master bathroom. Dual vanities in the 4369 versus 1 sink. You have access to the, well, you have access to the other side of the washer dryer, but again, you've got some access here for storage, his and hers. Lots of storage down below. And then your generous sized wardrobe area with shelves that are adjustable. A nice wardrobe that goes all the way across. More electronics. Here's that cushion I told you about that goes in the dinette booth for a bed. And you got another separate door on this side that can open up, and again it can adjust for whatever kind of personal belongings you have and need. And finally, again, I mentioned it outside, but here's your egress door, and it's a simple unlock and a latch that opens up, and the door opens and you step right over the toilet. Very simple to get into, but look at how accessible it is to materials and belongings and things you want to pack and store into your coach. Plus it's a great way when you're done, great way to throw out dirty laundry and everything else without traipsing through the coach. So this is the 2020 Ventana 4369 floor plan with the Belmont decor. Bermuda glazed matte finish wood on this. If you notice, there's a subtle shine to it. Not a high gloss shine, but it couples really well with the valances and the floor. Just a very warm feeling in this coach. Plenty of room, plenty of power, plenty of technology. So give me a call, let me know if I can help you. Set up a time to come see this coach or any other coaches we have here at Transwest. Again, I'm Brian Schumann, and again, Transwest Truck, Trailer, and RV here in Belton RV. Transwest Truck, Trailer, and RV in Belton, Missouri. Sorry about that. It's a little cloudy out today, and I think my head's a little cloudy. But thanks for watching. Tune in again, and safe travels.